Hello everyone, I am Dr. Sirajul Faizi. I welcome you in my YouTube channel. Today in this video, we are going to learn about computational chemistry. So, what is computational chemistry? Computational chemistry is a branch of chemistry that uses computer simulations to assist in solving chemical problems. This is the simple definition. It uses the method of theoretical chemistry incorporated into efficient computer program. So what is the meaning of theoretical chemistry here? You know the quantum chemistry and molecular dynamic chemistry. And it is associated with the computer program to calculate the structure and properties of molecules. The results obtained from computations are complement informations obtained by chemical experiments. So friend, it can be used for drug design. It used for the law of quantum mechanics. It uses law of quantum mechanics, Schrödinger equations, and classical mechanics or combination of them to solve problem. Choosing the right method for the calculation depends on the type and magnitude of the case and also the type of information that is required. This is the main theme of computational chemistry. So, what methods actually are there in computational chemistry? So first method, ab initio, meaning from the beginning, ab initio. The second, density function theory. Third, semi-empirical and empirical for molecular mechanics, method for solids, chemical dynamics, and molecular dynamics. So we have a different level of theory starting from the ab initio to molecular dynamics. So how it is actually working? It depends on the computation software packages. There are many self-sufficient software packages used by computational chemists. Some include many methods covering a wide range, while others concerning on a very specific range or even a single methods. Biomolecular modeling programs, protein and nucleic acid, molecular mechanics program, quantum chemistry and solid-state physics software supporting several methods, molecular design software, semi-empirical program, valence bond program. So, a lot of software available for different types of calculations. So, why are computational chemistry methods used? They are simple methods. They are less expensive than empirical methods. The reactions can be performed under certain conditions. They are safe. They are used where there isn't any experimental model for system. If are excited, but it is hard to access or create the conditions. So friends, based on computing software, one based on the quantum mechanics and second based on the molecular mechanics. What is the meaning of quantum mechanics? Little bit you know about the Schrödinger SI is equal to SI, and the molecular mechanics is Newtonian's law of classical physics, and quantum mechanics solving the Schrödinger equation. For a small system such as particle system, example electrons, quantum mechanics is more accurate. For very large system of molecular mechanics and such as protein with 18,000 atoms. So, approximation methods. What is meaning of approximation? Ab initio method is completely based on quantum mechanics principles. Approximation are done only for mathematical forms. Semi-empirical method, these methods are similar to that of ab initio, but the results are fitted to experimentally determine parameterization. And the important theory like density function theory method to determine the energy of molecule It considers molecule electron density rather than electron wave function. This method requires lesser computational power than that of ab initio method. So, post HF method. HF means Hartree-Fock methods. MP2 method similar to DFT in total accuracy, describe all kind of correction scenarios. So many more methods: MP3, MP4, QCISD, BD, CCSD, These are the method like HF methods. So take into consideration the electron density function theory. We will focus on here. So density functions increasing quality and computational cost. So BWN5, BLYP, SCT8, BP86. So if you increase the B3LYP, increase the cost of the computational and timing also. So what is the advantage of this theory? Does not depend on the experimental data. A small system required high accuracy. What is the disadvantage? There are difficulties in using density function theory to properly describe intermolecular interaction, especially van der Waals forces, charge transfer excitation, transition state, global potential energy surfaces, and some other strongly correlated system. So, modeling method for molecules, accuracy, and number of atoms. So, you can see atomic number 1, number of atom 1, 2. You can see 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, like that. So, FCI is good, CCSD is good for 10, MP2, DFT 100 atom, Hartree-Fock, quantum mechanics and molecular mechanics, semi-empirical method, and molecular mechanics have very large range of atom. So, Gaussian 9, this is the software programs. Gaussian is a computer program for computational chemistry, initially released in 1970 by John Poppel and research group at the Milan's University as Gaussian 70. So, what is the application? Gaussian is capable of predicting many properties of molecules and reactions, molecular energy and structure, bond and reaction energy, IR, NMR, Raman, UV visible, and reactions pathway. So, what is the advantage of this theory? Produce results that match closely with the experimental data under Windows and Linux, quicker than numerical models, do not require supercomputers, molecules in their ground and excited state can be calculated. What is disadvantage? Computations can be carried out on molecules in the gas phase and in solution, not in solid. So, Gaussian calculations are best prepared using the Gaussian view interface. Gaussian view allows you to build the required molecules on your screen, and using menu pull down you can load the file into the Gaussian program for executions. After the Gaussian run has completed, you can view the completed .log file, important file, .log file written by Gaussian, and also you can use binary.check check file to generate various graphical surface. So log file and check file is important for you. You can see, double click on the desktop icon, start the program as shown below. You can see the blue empty window, new is the builder window where the required molecule is built. So the blue means this one. Now to build a tolling, click on the benzene ring icon on the main windows. Place the cursor in the builder window and click. A benzene ring will appear as shown below. You can see the benzene. Then click the atom type icon in the main window. You see the carbon and periodic table will appear. So click on carbon and select the tetrahedral atom type. So now you can see you have the tolling. So you now can change the molecule display properties by going to view menu and select display formats. Very important. A variety of formula, balls and bond models, wireframe and tube models are available. Choose tube and note change in display window. Click OK to save this display change. You can see the toluene display. Initially it was ball models, now tube models. So calculate the using Gaussian program or setup and run using calculate menu. So there is a menu in calculate. Upon opening, the following is displayed. This allows various type of electronic structure calculation to be performed using Gaussian. So first, geometry optimization. Geometry optimization is the name for the procedure that attempts to find the configurations of minimum energy of molecule. The procedure calculates the wave functions and the energy at a starting geometry and then proceed to search a new geometry of a lower energy. So overall, it calculates the most stable or optimized structure geometry. This is repeated until the lowest energy geometry is found. Frequencies and thermochemistry. Calculate the vibration of molecule in question along with other parameters that you can choose to include or erase from the output. Because the molecular frequency depends on the second derivative of the energy with respect to the nuclear position, you should make sure that the theoretical model you choose for the calculation computers second derivative ab initio and DFT theoretical models are known to give the best results based on the experimental value. So you have the toluene. For example, choose energy under the job type, submenu, go to submenu. Note one can also choose a variety of other jobs such as geometry optimization or vibration frequency analysis. Now, under the method submenu, we can choose the type of calculation we wish to perform. This can be Hartree-Fock without sum for the electrons correlation treatment, semi-empirical MP3 AM1 or density function with DFT. Calculation using appropriate density function, either local, gradient corrected or hybrid type. So for HF and DFT calculation also have the opportunity to choosing an appropriate basis set for submenu. For example, calculate, we will choose the Hartree-Fock method with the STOG basis set. So choose it. So you submit our calculation using submit button. You are asked for a file name to save the job. Choose the appropriate instructions name, toluene. You have to write the file names and continue with the submission. Any windows will open where the progress of the run can be monitored. So the out file is written two types of result: log files, which is text listing of the program's steps, and .sheet files, which is binary file that can be used to generate various surface representation. So choose log file first and the toluene molecules will appear in any windows. So you can see view file. To view file, log file, go to the results menu and choose view file. So window containing the file listing should appears a WordPad text file. Scroll down through the file to see the information's content. So you can see you have your toluene. So for the graphical presentations of orbital and electron density checkpoint, file is required. Using calculate the menu, we need to save a copy of the check and file in our working directory. We do this by opening the link 0. By giving the check file appropriate name, you can retain working directory. Then you can see, use the file open your file name. The molecule appear in separate window. You can see, to examine the orbital energy level and orbital electron density, use edit molecular orbitals. So you can see the homolumo. You can see the highlighted homolumo. This is the pictures. You can generate the contours like this. You can calculate the structure like this. You can generate the structure like this. And you can calculate the others, the spectrum, IR. So like this. So my friends, I hope this video will be helpful to you. If you like this video, then subscribe my channel, and thanks for watching.